Hi there Virgo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your monthly intuitive reading for June. Virgo, let's take a look and see what may be on the cards for you. I'm getting started here, wow, it's come straight out, with the Sacred Power reading cards. I'll then be going to the Work Your Light Oracle, be using the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy before going to the Rider-Waite, and the Star Child Tarot for your tarot positions. And just to let you know, Virgo, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All the links are below the video, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I am available for those. So let's get one of these. One card for Virgo, please. Alright, let's do the oracles and see what we have. That first one out was rest, Virgo. Some of you might have been, working too hard, playing too hard, exercising too hard, or maybe just overthinking, right? Being up in the head. This is an indication that maybe you just need to pause, right? Have some rest, because it's in those moments of rest that, the insights come through from your intuition, from source as well. Yeah, lightning. This for me is kind of like an ascension energy. It is also the energy of source, coming down through you to maybe deliver insight, deliver sacred knowledge. So it's saying maybe time to rest. You might be going through levels of awakening, and we need a lot of time out and rest to integrate new energies that might be coming in for us. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yeah, Virgo, maybe you are, coming out of a little bit of a hermit time here, coming out of a darker time. This card also reminds me of crossing the threshold into the new, into a new chapter, getting ready to embark on the Fool's journey. We can see that things look so much brighter on the other side of whatever this is, but what we can't see is, everything that's going on in the new, right? There's an element of stepping into the unknown and needing to maybe take a bold move, or feel the fear and leave the comfort zone anyway. Virgo, let's get your tarot energy for the month. It's out, it's on the ground. We've got the Two of Wands. Yep, this here goes pretty much perfectly with the initiation. The person in the Two of Wands is still kind of in the comfort zone of the present. For example, from within a relationship that you might be called to transition out of, still in the job that is not quite working or not quite the right fit, but you've really had the awakening, right? You've had that lightning bolt or that divine intervention of awakening of the change that you need to make, and you're getting really ready to take that big bold move over the threshold, right? And the Two of Wands says that when you take that step, we move to the Three, which is where we can already feel the successes coming in. So it's like you're one bold move away from that. So the Two of Wands says, are you ready to leave the comfort zone, step over the threshold? You have the whole world in your hands. So there's this kind of a sense of broadening your horizons or expanding your consciousness. You're kind of like leaving the nest in some way, maybe going out on your own, maybe going out on your own in business or something like that, leaving what has kind of held you supported in some way, whether it's gone toxic or not. There is comfort in that. Okay, Virgo, let's look at the tarot positions, recent past. I've got the Knight of Cups. Hey, maybe you guys have had an offer, invitation or proposal to transition elsewhere. Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck as that comes out. My goodness, okay, for some of you, that is, I'm going to include that with this energy, Two of Cups. It's partnership energy. It doesn't have to be just romantic, but that full energy is at the bottom of the deck as that comes out. Let's get the challenges. I'm going to take that. Temperance was flipping. Sagittarian energy there in the challenge position. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, High Priestess. Yeah. Follow that intuition. Outcome is the King of Wands, which is a Leo energy. Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. Let's grab the clarifiers, Virgo. Clarifying Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. I've got the Queen of Wands. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in this reading. So if this is an invitation to either go into business partnership or romantic partnership, when we have, you know, the two energies of the same suit in the reading, that can be a really good indication. Got the Four of Pentacles. The World card, okay. Page of Swords. Seven of Cups. What is that world energy about, please? Four of Swords, okay. Yeah, so whatever that King of Wands is, it's definitely beckoning you. So I feel that, Virgo, you know, you've had this offer from this Knight of Cups, right? Can be a Piscean energy, but I'm really feeling that King of Wands. Strong Sagittarian presence, or it could be another fire sign as well. So I'm really seeing that, you know, that you're represented by the Queen of Wands. Even though it's an Aries energy, it is about the two connected fire energies in this reading, as in the two, what am I trying to say here, tarot couple. So some of you have had an opportunity to connect with somebody. So for some of you, it could be in business, and it's that perfect person that's come in that you can connect with. For many of you, this is going to be in a love situation. But what I'm seeing is that if you're represented by this energy here and King of Wands is your counterpart, there's separation at the moment, right? And there's these things that need to play out in order to bring you together. This is not straightforward. And in that middle of what needs to happen, we've got the universe, which is the world energy, which is a massive completion. So in order to come together in this connection, there is something huge to be completed. So for some of you, that could be an existing relationship or an existing career or contract that needs to be wrapped up. But you're really seeing the vision and the opportunity in this new partnership, whether it's personal or professional. There is a real sense that it can help you really, you know, build a sense of an empire, whether it's a relationship. This can really lead you towards your passions, purpose, and desires. And of course, this person could be yet to come in, but it is in the recent past position. Now, in the challenge position, I've got Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is associated with holding on, sometimes with fear as well. So there is a sense here of, you know, oh my goodness, in order to pursue this, I'm really going to have to go outside my comfort zone. I'm going to have to maybe give something up. I'm going to have to make some changes. And then all of a sudden the fear kicks in and we feel like we're not ready. That is for some of you here as well. Now, Temperance, this is the card of Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. It is also the card that follows on from the Death card in the Major Arcana sequence, and we have the World as well. So there is a sense of like going through an ending and getting to the healing stage, getting back into that stable stage is in the challenge position. So some of you might be resisting what needs to be done in order for you to move towards this person, right? But until we go through that, you know, we can't get to the new, represented by the sun, the new dawn, the new day, the, you know, going to the new beginning that we see here, until we've tied up those loose ends. So it's like a sliding door situation, and it's bittersweet because we know that we can't have you know, the good stuff until we go through what could be the challenging stuff for you. But you're following divine guidance here. That Lightning card, the Guardian Angel we see in Temperance, and the High Priestess says, you know, this is a time to follow your heart rather than your head, because the heart energy is the energy of our intuition. Don't let the ego hold you back due to fear, and don't keep yourself small. It really is time maybe to you know, stretch yourself here in order to embrace this opportunity or this person. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, High Priestess, the Universe, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, huge karmic completion here to be wrapped up first before you can step into the cycle. But there's a huge victory in this, because it's like, you know, when we complete things in divine timing, as in when it feels natural and right, that's when we can effortlessly flow into the new, and that's why the world energy is a victory card. But it's when we hold on and resist, you know, because of the fears and the insecurities, that's when we can find ourselves resisting change or going back around, you know, for another cycle in a situation that's not meant for us anymore. And you know, you have free will on the earth plane here, Virgo, so you can do that, but that's when we can't kind of get that feeling when we're out of universal flow. If you're really worried about how to proceed and move forward with this, that's where the Four of Swords and the Rest card come in. The Four of Swords is about taking a pause, a rest, maybe a moment of contemplation, because it's in that moment where we sort of disconnect a little bit and take some time out to do something that we enjoy, go for a walk, or, you know, spend some time just with yourself out of the mind. That's when the breakthrough, the clarity that, you know, that you need to take that next step comes through. I see the Three of Swords here. It's like, I don't think you're going to escape without a little bit of hurt here, but remember, you know, sometimes we have to go through those hard times to get to the other side. Yes, follow your intuition, but the High Priestess also is an indicator that I think why it's challenging for you, Virgo, is that you don't have all of the information you feel you need to make this transition. You saw that here as well. It's like we can't see exactly what's around the corner. We don't know how it's all going to play out. And that's part of the divine test, right? You know, are you ready for change? Are you ready to make the step? Even though, you know, you have to kind of put yourself out there a little bit in some way. It is possible that, you know, another piece to the story here could be revealed with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man also. Yeah, interesting cards here. I'm seeing the King of Wands as being the person that you're moving towards here. Yeah, maybe somebody who is a fire sign, somebody who is maybe a little bit more, could be older or more authoritarian as well here. With the Seven of Cups, I can see some confusion coming into the reading here. The Seven of Cups can be this fear of, you know, if I move towards this, will it really deliver what I'm hoping it will? Will it really be, you know, what I've hoped, dreamed, and wished for? That's what the Seven of Cups can represent. But it can also represent that this is one step on a journey that's going to present a lot of opportunity for you, but you're going to have to be bold enough to actually move forward. Like the Hanged Man shows that there is some suspension at the moment, that you are a little bit stuck and not wanting to move forward until you get that, you know, that clear message, that clear aha moment. But sometimes we don't get that, you know, in time. The Page of Swords is a real card of the winds of change being upon you anyway, and sometimes we can't wait until we have all the ducks in a row. Sometimes the universal current just wants to move us now. The Page of Swords does stand for progress and change, but it's progress and change that is in its infancy, right? So there's going to be maybe a time where we need to allow this new pathway to kind of grow and develop. It might not, you know, go from, you know, taking the first step to everything falling in place immediately here. With the Hanged Man, you know, there's a certain amount of acceptance of that that's required. It's in that moment of acceptance that we really get to that moment of liberation that we need in order to break free and really embrace the new. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope this gave you some insight. We have a new path, a new offer, opportunity coming through here that is meant for you, but there is a sense of you needing to go beyond your comfort zone and beyond your fear barriers and beyond your need to have everything organized before you make that shift towards it. Do keep in mind, Virgo, it is a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you. And feel free to drop me a comment, guys. I do read them all and try my best to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Virgo. I'll see you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.